Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode 136 of the Level Up program. It's day number 51 of the Purple Belt. And if you're new to the program here, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice and develop a shooter-based betting system. If you're playing along in Crapsee today, the code is H9K4Z4, and we're going to have this code until the end of the month, and then we'll start a new table starting next month. And in the chat we have Dice Degen, Chris, we have SJ, and we have Roger from OMC Craps. So good morning to everyone who is joining me on the Level Up program today. We're going to continue on with our second day of our new dice set. We started off with the 5-4-3-5 dice set yesterday. And we had 5 shooters, and 2 of them were very good shooters. We had a 17 and a 20, and the other 3 were just average to subpar shots. This dice set, if you go back to yesterday's video, I will go through a basic review of what this dice set produces if you stay on axis or if you do go off axis. And just remember that this dice set is not single pitch friendly. So if you're throwing anything other than a single pitch or anything other than a double input or double explode, then you'll be good with this dice set. If you do that single pitch or if you do the double input explode, then you are not so good. Good morning, Frida. And Randall, good morning. So let's go with our bets here. $25 pass line bet, $5 craps check, and we're going to go 7, 6, 7 on that ATS. 5-4-3-5 is the dice set. Good morning, Coach Joe. And all bets set. Here we go. Shooter number 1, shot number 1 for the day. Dice out. And we start off with a come out 7. That is a single pitch, 3-4-7. I'm going to engage KPI roll tracker here. So again, guys, don't work the come outs as I throw a lot of craps numbers and 7s usually in come outs. Not on purpose though. Good morning, JR. Again, we're going to go back up on that craps check for $5. 7, 6, 7 on the ATS. And that $25 pass line bet. And we get 5-4-3-5. And good morning, Uncle Hoku. And all bets set here, guys. And dice up. Looking for a point. Dice are a little bit split apart. We'll regrip them. And I'm just warming up as we get started here today. I've really not done any throws yet. And that left die hit, and it bounced up really high, but we have a 2-3-5 Michael Jordan. So that is our first point for the day. And we're going to start off with that 154 cross bet level on the inside. So it's going to be $42 on that 6 and 8. $35 on the 9. And we're going to pick up, we're not going to do any pass line odds for this shooter. So let's call that all bets set here. And I'm sorry if that was a little bit fast on the all bets set there, guys. I apologize. But 5-4-3-5 is a dice set, and we'll go dice out. Slightly in the mixing bowl, but we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. That is 1 die off axis. So we sniped the point right away. So that was a buckshot. So it was a little bit of a hit, a little bit of a comeback. So we're going to stick with that $25 pass line bet, $5 craps check. Our ATS is still intact. And we have a 5 that counts towards that. 5, 4, 3, 5. And all bets set. Dice line, they split apart when they landed, but we have the 1-5 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble showing up early in the game today. So 6 will be our new point. And we're going to take that $42 off the 6. We're going to make the 5 look like 35. And we're going to drop a quarter on the pass line odds. Five, 4, 3, 5. And yesterday and today seems like it also, but yesterday was doing a lot of 1 die off access, which is totally fine with this dice set. So far today, 50-50 on the dice throws. 5, 4, 3, 5. And again, the dice lining, they split apart, and we have another single pitch, but this time it's the 2-2 hard 4 ballerina. That does nothing for my bets other than the ATS. We still need that 2 and the 3 for the small, and then we'll hit that, and we have no tall numbers so far for this shooter. Let's roll number 6. And we got dice out, all bets out. And that one felt good, it looked good, but we have another single pitch, 4-3-7, ouch. So we were not able to recover our bets for this shooter. So hopefully it continues to turn around. Hopefully it does turn around for me today. We lost $167 on that shooter. 157, sorry. So again, we're going to start off with that $25 pass line bet. We're going to go $5 on a craps check. We're going to go 7, 6, 7 on the ATS. And if you do the math, that balances out with that craps check, and the ATS balances out with the pass line. So it's a break even if the craps number, or if the 7 rolls. If the craps number rolls, I'll actually make a couple dollars off of it. So all bets set. Dice out shooter number 2. And we have a 2, 4, 6, 2x4. That'll be our new point. So this dice set so far has been throwing a ton of 6s and 8s. And I've also been picking up the bookends on these also. So that was a 2, 4, 6. So 6 will be our point. Again, we're going to be going up that 154 inside bet level. So that's going to be $42 on the 8, 35 on the 5 and 9, and we'll pick up $25 in pass line odds. We're going to continue with the 4, 5, 5, 3. I'm sorry, 3, 5. 5, 4, 3, 5 dice set. There we go. I can say it and I can actually set it. It's one of those mornings, guys. And we got all bets set. Dice out. 13 people watching on YouTube right now. Welcome to Level Up. And we have a 5-6 Midbow Yo Chiro in the house. And speaking about Chiro, he did a new style of craps video last night. If you guys didn't check it out, make sure you check it out. He uses a spinning wheel to do different things. Good morning, Navaldo. Guys, it's kind of entertaining, at least the way he had it set up. So make sure that you do check that out. And that would be Midmo Yo YouTube channel. And we have all bets set here. By the way, that was one die off axis on that last one. Good morning, Bam. And dice out. Went a little bit left on that landing zone, but we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So we're getting all these outside numbers out of the way. One die off axis again. Craps numbers are showing up. Again, it does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. And we're still looking for some inside number hits. Nice. And we got our first inside hit. We have a 2-3-5 Michael Jordan. So no field 5. So we're just going to collect that bet for now. 5-4-3-5. And that was a F5-4 was a double pitch, which is totally fine with this dice set. We have 8 people in Crapsee. I'm working my way back. I lost a total of $3,000 by mid part of the month, and I'm almost back up on my bankroll. I started off at $700 down today, so I've recovered a little over $2,000 so far. And hopefully we get back up to that, but it does not look like that right now. Another single pitch, 3-4-7 ouch. So a little bit of a rough start this morning. We need to find that groove. We need to work on maybe changing that landing zone around a little bit because of that single pitch is being kind of prevalent right now. We had 2 shooters that were under average. Average would be 7 to 8 in my opinion. We had a 6 and a 5. But that happens. 5-4-3-5. And again, we're going to go with that $25 pass line bet. Guys, if you need rebuys, make sure you send them through. I will approve them. We got 7, 6, 7 on the ATS. We got a little bit of ground to make up here. We are down about $300 or so on this today's program. So a little bit of recovery hopefully coming up soon. All bets set, dice out. And we have a 6-5 Minmo Yo for a come out. It's the second Minmo Yo that we've thrown this day so far, and they both came early. So it looks like I'm getting that one die off axis again. As far as YouTube videos last night, I really did not watch many. I watched Chiro's YouTube video, and I also watched Waylon's video this morning. He did a video that he kind of set up or made up based off of his rolls that he's witnessed from Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooter. So if you're interested in that, he calls it the repeater ladder, I believe. Simple but interesting strategy like normal. Again, we're going to go with the $5 craps check. Our $25 pass line's still up, and our ATS bets are still up. And looking for a point. This is shooter number 3. 5, 4, 3, 5. Dice out. Hit the mixing bowl just slightly. We have a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend way on that end, Daddy Joe. So this table does have ears. I mentioned Waylon's name, and that's what rolls, the 6, 4, 10. So 10 is our point. We're going at that 154 inside bet level again. That's going to be 42 on the 6 and 8, 35 on that 9 and 5. And we're going to call that all bets set. Dice out. Dice put apart again. We'll regrip them. Have a little bit of a problem with that today. And guys, this single pitch 437 is like showing up massively today. Wow. Unreal. So that 437, and that's been a consistent 4-3. So let's look at that. That's a 4 is one rotation, and then the 3 is the top. So what's happening is it's rotating one turn. Interesting. Again, I think of the 7 so far, all 3 of them have been at 4-3. Good morning, Craig. So let's turn this around a little bit. $25 pass line, $5 craps check, 767 on the ATS. And let's get a long roll like the 2 that we had yesterday. So shooter number 4, we're only 20 minutes into the program today. And we have an ace deuce, so it looks like 7s and craps numbers are the prevalent numbers today. Can't talk about not being able to repeat these rolls, because I definitely am. Guys, if you haven't checked out Craig's new short video that he put out today, that was kind of fun. It was him going on a walk and thoughts that are crossing his mind while he's walking. It was kind of comical. Marble Fork, good morning. Oh, if you repeat all my 7s, you might win, or if you repeat the craps numbers, you might win today. So, $25 pass line, $5 craps check. Our ATS is still intact, and I'll bet that we're actually up $10 on the shooter because of that come out roll. Dice out. And we have a 6-3-9 center field 9. So that is our new point. And we'll get that repeater strategy working for you, Marble Fork, here pretty soon. We're starting to warm up a little bit. We just had a little bit of a rough start. 5, 4, 3, 5 is a dice set. We're going to go with that 154 inside bet level. So that's going to be 35 on the 5, 42 in that 6 and 8. We are not going to put any pass line odds out this time. And all bet set. Hit the mixing bowl just a little bit, guys. And if you're betting a repeater 7, you would be a winner today. 527, ouch. What is happening here today, guys? That is another double pitch, by the way. Unreal. And I expect rebuys to be coming in pretty fast here. Oh my God. Let's take a breather here. We have a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 3. So it has nowhere but up to go today. My normal starting bets here are going to be on the table. And all the money that we gained back yesterday and the day before, I am now losing to the table. Okay, let's change that landing zone, maybe the energy of the dice a little bit. Let's put a little bit more of an arc on the dice this time and see what happens. And we have a 3, 2, 5. So 5 will be our new point. Yeah, I'm just changing things up a little bit to get out of the single pitch dilemma that we're running into today. Again, if it's not working, start experimenting around and trying to figure out what your dice are doing and why they're doing it. So we're changing landing zone a little bit by increasing the arc a little bit again, that 154 inside bet level. It's going to be 42 on the 6 and 8, 35 on that 9. And we are not doing any pass line odds. And here we go. I'll bet set. And a 3, 5, 8. We got past that 3 roll. So that would be an easy 8. 8 came easy. So we actually are collecting on this one now, finally. Whew. So that's a nice little collect. We're going to keep our bets the same. 5, 4, 3, 5. And then so far, knock on the felt, this little increased arch in the throw is actually helping me out a little bit. We'll see if we can continue that. Again, you know, when you start getting into these problems with your results of your rolls, start looking at the small things. You know, the dice are parallel to the table. I have it at the correct angle, so when I release it, it'll be square to the back wall. The grip is good. Your base is good. I'm pulling in tight to the table. And we have magic aces. 1, 1, 2. So we hit a bookend. Again, it does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. Five, 4, 3, 5. That was both dice off axis. One inputted, one exploded, by the way. And we got all bets set. Dice. And we have got the Old Bay Bushel. 5, 5, heart 10. That is a single pitch of the dice, so that arc did not help, but we just lucked out that we got the 5, 5, 10 version of it. Again, that does nothing for my bets because I'm betting on the inside, but it does pick up another number on that ATS bet. 5, 4, 3, 5. I like the crabs there, Craig. Or lobsters or whatever those are. Okay, dice out. And we picked up the other bookend, 6, 6, 12, all the dots and all the spots. That was a 6. It rolled on me, guys. 6, 6, 12 is what we're recording, not a 6, 2. Not a 5, 6, 6, 6, 12. So we're definitely hitting the hard numbers on that ATS right now, and the dice are starting to get some patterns, but not patterns that I'm liking. They're crabs. Thank you, Craig. So that does nothing for our bets again. We'll call that all bets set here. 8 people in Crapsee. We have 17 people watching on YouTube right now. Nice out. And we have a 628 this time, and that would be the Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. So that is our new dice call for the week, 6-2 Duracell 8. So that is our second collect here, and we're going to come down on our bets because we're pressing our luck right now. We're going to go to that 1 in 10 inside bet level. So it's going to be $30 on the 6 and 8, 25 and a 9, and the pass line covers that 5. So we got 5, 4, 3, 5. And it seems like that increased arc is actually starting to get my comfort zone going. Marble Fork says that's the first repeater. That's good. So you're trying Wayland's strategy out. That's fun. Dice out. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Again, does nothing for my bets, and I got to call all bets set there, guys. I forgot to do that on Crapsee. So we have a 1, 3, 4. So that picks up another ATS number for me. 5, 4, 3, 5. Good morning, Alfredo. So you're joining in. This is the longest roll of the day. We had 4 very painful first shooters. We're just turning it around. We changed the mechanics around just slightly and seeing a little bit better results now. And we have a 5, 3, 8. And that would be 8 came easy. So there's another repeater for you, Marble Fork. And that is a collect as well. Our next bet, we're going to start pressing up. So 5, 4, 3, 5. And that was a primer hit, by the way. So we have 128 brought back, 130 on a table right now, and all bets set. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 2-1-3. And we are getting very close, guys, to hitting that small. All we need to do is get that 6th for the small. We need the 9 and 11 for the tall. 5, 4, 3, 5. So let's see if we can hit that 6 and at least pick off one of the 2 sides there at the very least. Dice out. Let's go all about set first. Now dice out. Again, we're using that 5, 4, 3, 5 dice set. Now we went a little bit long, but we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. We hit kind of the base of the wall when that one came down and they split right apart. So that was a terrible throw on my behalf. Misjudged that landing zone. but I will take the result. That was one die off axis. And that was our point, by the way. So awesome that we made the point. So we're gonna go with the $5 craps check, $25 pass line bet. Our ATS is still intact. We're looking for the 6, 9, and 11. And dice out. And we have a 1, 3, 4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that is our new point. And that is, I believe, the second time we hit that on this shooter. So that means when we take a hit here, it might pay to pick up that that we already have the 4 in the pass line. What am I thinking? So let's pick up the 10 now for 25. We'll make that a buy bet. And we got all bets set. And unfortunately, we have a single pitch. It came back again. 3, 4, 7, ouch. So the majority of our sevens have been that 3, 4 variety. But at least we made it to double digits on that shooter. So it's only going to get better from here. So send your thoughts in the chat there, guys. It's kind of a quiet chat today. And we got a $25 pass line bet, 767 on that ATS. And we have got $5 on the craps check. Good morning, Nemo. 5435. And all bets set. And we have a 2, 4, 6, 2 by 4. So that's a new point. We could use that darn 6 in the last shooter, of course. Use 7 out, and then the number that you needed does come. 154 inside bet level. And that's going to be 35 on that 5 and 9, 42 on the 8. And we're going to pick up $25 on that pass line odds. 5, 4, 3, 5. And all bets set. So 21 people watching YouTube right now. Welcome everybody who just joined in. Make sure you say hi in the chat. Let everybody know that you're here. And we have a double D-Gen. First time today, 3-3, hard 6. Again, that is a single pitch of the die. So let's change that landing drone around again. Maybe take a little bit less arc out the throw again. So we're changing it around a little bit here. Good morning, Ada. 5, 4, 3, 5. And that was our point, by the way. So that was dead eye there. Buckshot, they call it. So again, $5 craps check, $25 pass line. Our ATS is still intact. And 10 people in Crapsee right now. And let's go all bets set. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy again. That seems to be a dominant number, one of the few today. That is one die off axis. So our new point is 5. We're going to take that $35 off the 5. We're going to make the 6 look like 42. Again, 5435. And all bets set. And we have a 5-6 Bingo Yo. Chiro was rocking the table today. Good morning, Arnell. So that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. We're going to call that all bets set. 11 people now in Crapsee. Welcome, everyone. And all bets set. They split apart a little bit when they left my fingers, but we have that 2-6 Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. So that will be hit number 2 for the shooter. We're going to come down on our bets. We're going to go to the 110 inside bet level. And the next hit will be still a collect by 435. And every shooter I've had so far has been a loser for me. Even shooter number 5, because I was trying to be a little more aggressive to get some of that money back. I would love to come down on Saturday or now, but I'm not able to. Thank you for the invite. 5435. And guys, I don't even know if you would want me down there Saturday or no after shooting today. Another 347. So that was shooter number 6, guys, and 5 out of the 6 shooters ended with that 3-4. I wish I could change dice sets right now, but we are not doing that because of the way the program is set up. But I would have changed dice sets a long time ago if that were the case. So I think this is the first time I'm actually going to a 7th shooter in the level up program. So unreal. Okay. Nemo is rebuying again, second time today. And we got $25 pass line, 555, oh, 767 on an ATS, and $5 craps check. We did come close to hitting that ATS today, though, a small and a tall. Arnell plays a whole bunch of different places down in the Chicago, Indiana area. Good morning, Born to Roll. I will definitely get these bad numbers out before the Chicago trip, Joe. Although last time I was on, I didn't do too well either rolling. But I only had a chance to throw 3 times the last time I was in Chicago in a total of 6 hours. I was able to shoot 3 times. I didn't do terrible, but I didn't do good either. And we'll come out 7. Unreal, guys. Unreal. So I think we're going to go through this shooter. We're probably going to call our quits today, but let's see if we can make this a long shooter here. So this will come out 7. It does pay us out. We broke even on that one because of how I have my bet set up. Let's go back up into craft check. We'll go back up on our ATS. Sticking with that $25 pass line bet. 5435. And I'll bet set. Craig's gonna meet you in Chicago. I would like to see that, Craig. That'd be awesome. Oh my God, guys. I don't know why I did that, but it bounced off the chip rail. But we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. My mechanics are going to shit today. Okay, let's go with the 154 inside bet level. And we're going to make this one a good shooter for our final shooter for the day. 42 into 6 and 8, 35 on that 9. And no pass line odds. Good morning, Michael. It's a great idea. But today, I don't think it matters what I do for betting because I just am not doing well with the dice rolls. And I'll bet set. And we have a 2-3-5. Michael Jordan again. We've thrown quite a few of those already. That is our point. So we hit our point right away. Four, 3-5. Again, we're going to stick with the same bet structure we have right now. And Michael, I will review your suggestions after I'm done here and see if there is something I can do to alter or change the betting around a little bit. So all bet set. Dice out. The left die stuck. Did not even get close to the back wall, but we have a 4-6-10. Waylon's best friend on the end. And even though we have so many sevens today, if you guys look at the Crapsee results, I actually have thrown more eights this month than I have sevens, and almost as many sixes as I had sevens. So they're really catching up today. I guess that's where the variance comes in. 5-4-3-5. And all bet set. 11 people on Crapsee, 22 on YouTube. Dice out. And double Degen, 3-3 hard 6. Second time for Chris today. So Craig is going to Vegas, November and October. And it would be nice to have you guys come up, for anybody come up in Chicago in August for the August get together. Let's go all bets set here. And dice out. And we have a 639. Center field 9. So that'll be enough for us to come back down to 110 inside. And we're going to go one collect on this, and then we'll start pressing our bets up from there. 5, 4, 3, 5 is the dice set. I am throwing a lot of 5s. Yesterday was a lot of 8s. I blew the 8s away yesterday. So we have 8 5s today and only 4 8s. So it's amazing how sometimes those numbers, same dice set, it's amazing how different days give you different results. So I'm definitely throwing the 7s and the 5s today. That's our 2 killer numbers. And we have a 516 this time, and that would be the mixer. 1 die off access. And that was our collect. Next one will be a press then. So 5, 4, 3, 5. And I'll bet set. Actually, next one I think I'm going to pick the 4 up. Nice out. And we have a 3, 5, 8. 8 came easy. So see, we start talking about the 8s and they start showing up right away. So with that, we're going to pick up the 4 for $25, and we have our bets all the way across now, and then we'll start pressing them up as we go through. So we are finally into profit with this shooter. So all of our bets on the table are fully funded, including the ATS. And all bets set. Excellent. And that was kind of a rollaway on that one, but we have a 639 again, center field 9. Do a little bit of a stretch to get that dice. So that is definitely a repeating number throughout the day so far. And we're going to press that 5 and 9 up to $35 each. We have 218 brought back, 200 on the table. 5, 4, 3, 5. And we definitely finally hit another green number on the KPI roll tracker. About time, I say. And a 6-5 Minmo Yo. Another repeating number for the day. So we're looking for the 12 for that tall, the 2, 3, and 4 for the small. 5, 4, 3, 5. And I'll bet set. And a 2, 6 Duracell 8. Support that live craps. So that one we've thrown about 3 or 4 times today. So the 8 is starting to make a comeback here, Michael. We're going to press that 6 and 8 up to $42 each. $253 brought back, $224 on the table. And dice out. Good morning, John. I've hit a lot of Jordans and a lot of horse and buggies today. Kind of split them up both ways. And another mid-mo yo. That might be a repeater win on this shooter, maybe. Let's check it out. It is not. I thought it was. But hey, guys, we need that 12 to hit the tall. So one number was there. 5435. And this is unbelievably the longest roll of the day. And that's pretty sad, guys. Pretty sad on my behalf. But it is what it is. Dice out. Left eye bounced up, and there we go. Horse and buggy again, 145. So we're going to drop a quarter on that 5. We'll bring that up to $60. So that is definitely a pressing collect in this situation. 302 brought back, 249 on the table. Good morning, nuts and bolts. And I'll bet set. Thanks for checking in. That's awesome. We're up to 22 people on YouTube right now. Dice out. And we have another 415 horse and buggy. So definitely hitting some repeating groove numbers there. So that was the 5, so we're gonna bring that up to $90 now. Make the 5 look like 90. $386 brought back, $279 on the table. 5435. I'll bet set. That was kind of a weird one. Both dice landed and they stuck. They didn't even get close to the back wall, guys. And that is going to be the last roll for the day. We got a single pitch of the dice, 437. Ouch. And that has been the killer on the majority of our 7s have been in that 4-3 variety. I think we only had 2 that were not a 4-3-7 or the 7-7s that we threw today. So it's just horrendous rolls today, in my opinion. We did have 2 double digits here, guys. Let's go to our statistics. So we ended up with 7 shooters. We had a 12 and a 15. The rest of them were terrible. Our 5s blew everything off the chart. 7s are up there as well. We had an SOR of 7.1, which is average, but an SRR of 5.6 with 2 come out 7s. Box numbers are low. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are low. Horns are high. Fields are low. Hardways are low, and slightly light side, our dark side play today. And that really surprised me that it's not more dark-sided than what it shows on that graph. But guys, thanks for joining in today. It was a little bit of a rough day. Tomorrow we will change the things around and make it a better throw. Check the chats really quick here. I appreciate the thanks and everything, guys. Hey, come back tomorrow. We'll catch the next Level Up program on a Wednesday morning. My name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Appreciate you all. Have a great day.